Lily's Promise is a book that has impacted hundreds of thousands of people. Written by Lily Ebert, a Holocaust survivor, and her grandson Dov Foreman, it is renowned for its vivid detail, despite it not being written until nearly 80 years after Lily's experiences. One lesson I took away from the book was how brave and courageous of a woman Lily Ebert was. She could have given up, but she didn't. She survived unthinkable conditions in Auschwitz and was put in a work camp where they would work the majority of the day, even though they could hardly get out of bed on certain days. The biggest reason Lily continued to keep going was because of her family. Although her father passed away in her teenage years, before he died, she made him a promise. Her promise was to watch after and to keep her family safe, no matter what would transpire. She made sure to keep her promise no matter what. After being separated from her mother and youngest siblings, it was just her and her two younger sisters that were closest in age, Renee and Piri. She made sure to keep that promise, and she could not give up, because she knew if she gave up, her sisters would not survive without her. So she did whatever she could. She stole scraps of food and even gave away a piece of her bread ration every day, just in some instances every day, just to ensure her survival. While in Auschwitz, she made a second promise. Lily's second promise was to tell the world what happened to the people in the concentration camps all over Poland and Germany. And although it would take nearly 80 years, she fulfilled her second promise when she wrote her book titled Lily's Promise. Ultimately, it tells the story of resilience and how she navigated the challenges of her life in Auschwitz, but also how to recover from such a scarring and unforgettable experience and how to continue to live on. Her bravery to make it through Auschwitz is simply undeniable and completely inspiring to anyone who reads Lily's Promise. Just as Dov has used social media to spread Lily's story, I'm hoping to use it to spread the impact that Lily's Promise has had. I would also like to share the impact Lily's Promise had on me after reading the book. Lily's Promise had a huge impact on myself, and I've come to learn a lot through her story. Here are a few of my takeaways from the book and how they impacted me, and also how I can hope to show the same traits as Lily. The first thing is that she showed an incredible amount of care for her siblings, even in times where everyone else was only concerned about their own survival and just making it to the next day. I need to try and show the same level of care for my siblings in my everyday life. Another thing Lily did that inspired me and that I will try to emulate is her constant bravery and courage to do the right thing. She showed constant bravery while in Auschwitz and even after. It could not have been easy to write the book knowing that it would be read by so many people, but she was brave enough to make sure something like this would not happen again. So she did anyway. She showed courage in Auschwitz when she stole food for her siblings or held them up to keep them from falling during roll call, ultimately saving their life. In my life, I will always remember to try to stand up for what is right and to have the courage to help those who need it the most. The last thing that I took away from Lily's Promise is Lily's constant resilience. No matter what happened, Lily never gave up. She knew it would have been easier this way, but she did not and would not give up. If I can model that, then I'll be much better off in my day-to-day life. Those are reasons why Lily's Promise is one of the most important texts of our time, and why everyone should not just read Lily's Promise, but try to model Lily in their own everyday lives.